here we go. Great to have you again for a Power 40. So just take a moment to sit, let go of everything that you've been doing during the day. You want to be fully concentrated for this practice. We're going to be moving a little bit fast, using the breath, using strength. So we're going to burn fat. I think that's just about it. So we'll be doing quite a few vinyasas. So you want to start by warming up your wrists before we get into our strong moves, quick, fast. So again, we'll be sweating, that's for sure. So shake your arms. Oops, looks like it's a bit loose. Shake your arms, shake your wrists. A good way to stretch the wrists is back of the hands on the floor. And then you can also start to move slightly forward. So you want to try to keep your palms flat on the floor. Arms are straight. So you want to start engaging into the shoulders as you move forward. Pressing your hands down. Again, you can bring the back of the hands, and then as you have the back of the hands, you want to start to sort of lean back so that you get a good stretch on the top of the wrists. And just take a moment here to really just wonder why you're here. I mean, you will, I'm sure, at some stage wonder why you're here, why you're doing this. That's the whole point of it. We are strengthening the body, working through some sort of like cardio, burning fat, very good for weight loss. So you want to have a bit of a purpose here, whether it be strengthening into the whole body, the core, for posture, getting the cardio, getting the fat burning process active. So we've got 40 minutes here, so we've got quite a bit of time, but not too much. So it will be over quite soon enough. So you can come into your all fours, working a bit more into the wrists. So you can lift the heel of the hands, just taking maybe one at a time if that's enough, or if you can go for both at the same time. And again, just really think of why you're here and try to keep that intention, that motivation in mind throughout the practice. So anytime you feel this is too much, you want to quit, just don't quit, just keep going, trying to keep good form. So if you need to sort of slow down so that you keep the form, that's fine, but try to keep going. The aim here is to keep working in terms of cardio, keep working the breath. So here we go, we're going to start nice and slow. You can stretch your hips back into child's pose, reaching your arms forward. And then slowly coming forward as you inhale. So press your hands into the floor. Arms are nice and straight. And you start coming with your shoulders over your wrists, coming slightly forward. So we start to really charge the wrists. Exhale, stretch back. Inhale, coming forward. So we really want to try to warm up the shoulders really properly, because we're going to be doing a few planks, I think, today. Exhale, stretch back. A few more like this. If you are a little bit more advanced, more flexible in the wrist, you can bring your hands back slightly, so that way you get a bit more stretch coming forward. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, we'll do a couple more like this, nice and strong on your hands. Inhale, last one. Exhale, stretch back. Coming back to your tabletop, right arm up. We just get a bit into the spine, the shoulders, right ear to the floor. Just one breath here. Inhale, reach up. We'll do 3 like this, getting into the shoulder, the spine. Inhale. Exhale, reach out. Inhale, reach up. Release to the floor. We take the other side. Inhaling, left arm up. Exhale. Twisting the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Slight arch into the back. Opening into the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. You release. Coming slightly forward with your hands. So we're just going to take an easy vinyasa. Again, coming forward nice and slow. You're going to start bending into your elbows, chest, forehead. Releasing all the way down. Point your toes. Tie your fingers outside of the mat. Use your back muscles as you inhale. Lift up. Elbows up. Not too high for the first one. Inhale. We'll just take 3 like this. Inhale, exhale, you release. Hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, pushing onto your hands, stretching your hips back, just going through a child's pose. Reach your hips up. Down dog. Just take a moment here, walking your dog, waving or wagging your tail, moving your hips from side to side. So as you bring your hips to the side, you feel a good stretch on the opposite ribs side of the body. So what's really good here, if you're a bit more open and you can bring your feet already flat on the floor, try to keep your feet parallel, hip-width distance apart, and your heels not moving. You just move your hips. So try not to move your arms, your shoulders, your feet. Only the hips move out to one side and then the other side. A little bit tricky, but with a little bit of attention to the alignment, bit of flexibility, bit of practice, you will get there. It's really good to stretch into the side of the body, stretching into the shoulders. Nice and slow. You're going to walk all the way to the top of the mat. And then as you inhale, coming all the way up, pressing your feet into the earth. Exhale, you release. Hands behind your back, interlacing your fingers. And we're going to fold forward in a moment. Just start opening into the shoulders so you can press your knuckles into your sacrum so that you reach back. And then as you exhale, soft bend into your knees, folding forward. So we'll take a moment here to start opening into the shoulders. So see if you can press your palms together, maybe gently swaying from one side to the other, bending into your knees as much as needed. A few more breaths here. Just letting your arms roll forward nice and slow. You release. Fingers touching the floor as you inhale, lengthening into the spine, back of the legs. As you exhale, you fold. You can walk back. Chaturanga, plank position. So going through that easy vinyasa, knees, chest, forehead, bending into the elbows, arching into the spine. You release all the way down. Tie your fingers outside of the mat. Inhale, lift up. Maybe lifting up a little bit higher this time. Exhale, just waving the spine, really warming up the spine, the shoulders. Maybe looking up, stretching the abdominals, getting them ready to work. And then stretching back into your down dog. And you can inhale your right leg up this time, keeping your hips nice and squared. See if you can reach your right heel back. And see if you can turn your toes out to the side. So starting to open into the hip, but keeping your leg nice and long, nice and straight. You release. Doing the same with the left leg as you inhale, stretch it nice and long. So press your fingers into the floor, lengthen from your index, and then you turn your toes out, start to open into the hip. And then slowly release. We're going to take a vinyasa, inhaling, coming forward. So just taking a moment here to check your plank position. So making sure you protract your shoulders when you come into plank. Tucking your tailbone under, and then as you exhale, knees, chest, forehead, releasing all the way down. Tentai your fingers. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, you release. Couple more like this. And then we're going to start getting a bit more into the core. So really seeing here, what you want to be doing is pressing the top of the feet into the floor and see if you can start lifting your navel so that you can look at your navel here. And then you lift up. Exhale, you release. Lift your heart, lift your navel, press your toes into the floor, lift up maybe a little bit more, so really waving into the spine. Last one, you release. Stretch back, down dog. Walking your hands back to your feet. Inhaling your arms up. Switching the interlacing of your fingers. Inhale, look up, arch back. Maybe dropping your head back. Exhale, folding forward. Couple of breaths here, so you should be already a bit more open into your shoulders. Maybe still swaying from one side to the other. And then slowly releasing, walking your hands forward, back to your plank position. As you inhale, we're going to start building up onto that vinyasa. Slowly as you exhale, you can start to lower all the way down. Point your toes again, press your feet into the floor, see if you can lift your navel, looking at your navel. Inhaling, looking up. Exhale, use your core muscles, rolling over your big toes. Stretch back, down dog. Legs are straight, and you can step all the way to the top of the mat. Lengthening into the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, releasing to your heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you fold. Walking all the way back. We take one easy vinyasa of your choice, either knees, chest, forehead, or lowering all the way down if you feel ready. Inhaling, look up. Exhale, stretch back, down dog. Child's pose. Whatever you feel is more appropriate. Might be nice to take a little child's pose just for a moment. Coming back to your purpose, your why, your motivation. So keeping that in mind as we start to get moving. Tucking your toes under, coming back to down dog. Inhaling, right leg up. Nice and slow, the exhale, knee to chest, coming forward. Again, you want to be pressing your hands into the floor, knee to chest, rounding your upper back, stepping forward right between your hands, coming up into a high lunge, reaching your arms up. So take a moment here for your alignment, for your high lunge. So you want to sort of tuck your tailbone under, again, like if you wanted to look at your navel, rounding into your upper back, keep reaching up. Nice and strong, and you bend into your front knee. Exhale, you release. Plant your hands, stretch back, chaturanga. Lowering all the way down, taking vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, stretch back. So you want to make sure that you adapt to your own ability. Inhaling, left leg up. Slowly, knee to chest, coming forward, rounding the spine. Step forward. Rise up, nice and strong. Again, just like if you were tilting your tailbone under, wanting to look at your navel, rounding a bit into your shoulders. You activate the core muscles. Exhale, you release. Step back, chaturanga, vinyasa. Exhaling all the way down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, use your core, stretch back. Take a moment here, maybe feeling again that stretch. to the side of the body, moving your hips. And we're going to start to amp it up a bit. Inhaling, right leg up. Exhale, step forward. Use your core, rise up, nice and strong. Exhale, you release. Plant your hands, lower down, nice and slow on the exhale. Inhale, cobra. Up dog, exhale, stretch back. Inhale, left leg up. Stepping forward, all in control. Rise up on the inhale. Exhale, you release. Lower down on the same exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bending to your knees, looking forward. You can walk or jump. Lengthening into the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, you fall. Inhale, rising all the way up, maybe arching back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, you fold, plant your hands, walk back, jump back, lowering all the way down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, stretch back, down dog. Right leg up. Step forward. Rise up. Now this time as you exhale, you're going to bring your right hand to your left leg. Little reverse twist. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, you release. Vinyasa. Cycle through. And then we take the other side. Left leg up. Inhale. Rise up, nice and strong. Left arm behind. Little twist. Reach up with your right arm. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, plant your hands. Cycle through your vinyasa. Exhale, stretch back. Again, bending into your knees, walk or jump. Lengthening into the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Arching your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you fold, plant your hands, walk back, jump back. Vinyasa, nice and strong. Exhale, stretch back. Right leg up. Step forward. Moving up this time into warrior one. So spinning your back heel down. Press your palms together. Look up. Opening out, warrior two. Straight away we reverse, keeping the bend into the front knee. As you exhale, you release. Plant your hands, coming onto the ball of your back foot. Maybe three-legged plank. Lowering down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, stretch back. Left leg up. Warrior one as you step forward. Rise up. Opening warrior two. Reverse on the inhale. Frame your front foot. Three-legged or four-legged, your choice. Inhale. Exhale. Bang into your knees, look forward, walk or jump. Lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, you release. Bending into your knees, Utkatasana, reaching your arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, walk back, jump back. Now we're going to go through a few vinyasas. So nice and slow from your plank position. See if you can keep protracting your shoulders. Coming slightly forward, bending into your elbows. You just come into Chaturanga Dandasana. 90-degree angle with your elbows. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, up. Oh, yes. Exhale, down. We've got two more like this. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. On that last one, you can inhale for your up dog. Go back to your Chaturanga Dandasana. 90-degree angle with your elbows. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Woo. Right leg up. The exhale, you step forward. Rising up, high lunge. Coming forward, arrowhead. Reaching your arms back, crown of the head forward. Inhale, arms forward. Moving into warrior 3. You can bend into your front knee 3 times. Try to keep your T-shaped position. See if you can lower your whole body as you bend into your standing leg. And then releasing your hands to the floor, standing splits, keeping your hips nice and squared. Step all the way back, plant your hands, vinyasa. Inhale, look up. Again, you can come back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Push up as you inhale. Exhale, stretch back, down dog. Left leg up. Stepping forward. Rise up. Arrowhead as you exhale. Inhale, reach your arms forward, finding your warrior 3. Again, bending into your front knee. Standing leg 3 times. Nice and strong. So we're really warming up into the quads. Exhale, folding for your standing splits. Stepping all the way back. Plant your hands. And now this time coming down onto the elbows. Forearm plank. Get your form. Shoulders up. And then you're going to bring your left knee to touch your left elbow. Right knee. And we keep going, alternating. We've got 108 here. Keep going. If you really want to burn fat, you can go as fast as you can. We've got a few here. Keep going. Few more. Keep going. You're doing fantastic. Coming back to your plank position. Exhale. Down dog. Bending into your knees. Look forward. You can walk or jump. Lengthening into the spine. Halfway lift. Exhale, you fold. Bending into your knees. Utkatasana, reaching your arms up. Sinking your hips down. Ardha Utkatasana, coming forward. Slightly with your arms. Lifting your right knee up. Stretching back. Finding your high lunge. Opening out. Warrior 2. Reverse. As you exhale, you're going to find a side angle. Inside of the foot, reaching your right arm forward. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill your arms down. Cycling through vinyasa. Stretch back, down dog. Left leg up. Step forward. Oops, what did I do? Sorry. All right. Inhaling, reaching up. We'll go through a arrowhead. Reaching forward, we'll find warrior 3. Coming all the way up. Right knee to your chest, reaching your arms up. And you can come into number 4 shape with your right leg. And see if you can start coming down. Reaching your arms forward. Inhale, come up. Release. Utkatasana will take the other side, bending into your knees, reaching your arms up. Coming forward. Ardha Utkatasana, bending into your knees, arms forward. Picking up your left knee towards your chest. You step all the way back. Reach up. Opening out, warrior 2. Reverse. Side angle. Reaching your left arm forward. Reverse again. Release. Going through vinyasa. Inhaling, right leg up. Exhale, you step forward. Rise up, high lunge. Arrowhead. Reach your arms forward. Coming forward, warrior 3. Rise up, reach your hands up, number 4 shape. Flexing your toes. And see if you can start to come down. Inhale, come up. Release. Utkatasana, bending into your knees. Reaching your arms up. See if you can sit down. Nice and slow. You come down, come down, come down. See if you can keep your arms up. Rolling your spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Using your core muscles. Right leg up. And then as you exhale, you're going to bring your right knee to your left knee and you start coming forward. Inhale. See if you can get some momentum so that you can lift up. Reach your right heel forward. And we keep going. Just do what you can. Watch your left knee. See if you can get some momentum so that you can lift your heel. Sorry, not your heel, your buttocks. Keep going. A few more like this. Use your core. Lift up. So just coming into pistol squat. And maybe you feel you can push onto your left foot. We're going to come up. One last one. Push onto your foot. Come all the way up. Finding warrior 3. Reach back for high lunge. Open out, warrior 2. Reverse. Windmill your arms down. 3-legged. Going through vinyasa. Inhale, coming back, chaturanga dandasana. Exhale. Inhale, push up. Exhale, down dog. Bending into your knees, look forward, walk or jump. Lengthen into the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, you fold. Bending into your knees, Utkatasana. Reach your arms up. See if you can lift your heels, coming onto your toes. See if you can come down. And then nice and slow, releasing your heels down. Gracefully sitting back, rolling your spine down. Left leg up so you know what's coming. Exhale, come up. We'll take a few like this here, using the core, getting even some momentum so that you can start lifting your buttocks off the floor. So reach forward with your left heel. Pushing your right foot into the floor. Keep going, you can do it. One side always harder. Oh, this one is hard for me today. Keep going, get some momentum. We've got 2 more here. Last one, you lift all the way up. Reach up, find your warrior 3. Lunge back. Open warrior 2. Reverse. Side angle. Reverse. Windmill your arms down. We take a 3-legged vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Back to your chaturanga dandasana. Come up. Stretch back. Down dog. Wow. Now see if you can stay where your toes. So keep your toes where they are from your down dog. You lift your heels and see if you can round your spine. So you round your spine as much as possible. Navel towards the spine, coming over your wrists. And you roll over your big toes, coming straight into up dog. And you exhale, you reach back, you reverse. We'll do a few like this. Coming forward, roll over your big toes, reach your hips forward and down. You can even stay onto your big toes if you don't have too much of a lower back issues. So this is a deeper stretch. Exhale, stretch back. Inhale, coming forward. Hips forward and down, heart forward. Exhale, taking a few more like this. Exhale. 2 more, keep going. Round the spine, Okay, one more. Now we can bring your knees down. So we're going to do a little exercise that you're going to love. So from your sort of down dog with your knees down, we're going to try to jump the knees forward. So come onto your tippy toes, and then you want to jump forward. So just like if you were bringing your knees between your hands, and then you want to pick up, use your core, jump back, just with your knees hovering over the floor, jump forward, jump back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. Looks like nothing, but after a while you'll feel it. You want to really clasp with your hands. That really helps activating into the shoulders. See if you can move nice and smooth. Couple more. And then go back, and we'll move into up dog. Release the top of the feet. So we're really trying to stretch the front of the body, releasing those abs. And then you can come all the way down. Good effort. You can turn your head to the left. Arms in T-shaped position. We're going to start slowing down. Got the harmonium in the way here. So you can slowly tenter your left fingers, bring it close to you, and you can roll over onto your right side, lifting your left knee, foot on the floor so that you can start to get into that right shoulder. Opening up a little bit more so you can help with your left hand. If you can go even a bit further, you can bring your left foot behind, toes facing right back. If you can still go a bit further, maybe you can bring your left hand into your small back. Keep twisting a bit more. Just let your head hang down. Maybe even relax onto the mat. Maybe going further, you can clasp your hand behind your back if you can. If you still want to go a bit further, you still have a little bit more here. You can bring the right foot flat on the floor, parallel with the left. And you breathe deep, letting your heart rate, breath slow down. Slowly, you can just unwind the whole pose, just reversing the way you got in. Extending your arm out, turning your head to the right. We take the other side, so nice and slow. Tenter your finger. You really want to keep pressing your left hand on the floor, arm in T-shaped position. So if you need to move your arm, you're probably losing the good stretch into the front of the shoulder. So take your time. We've got a few breaths here. No need to rush. We're slowing down. Again, maybe you can clasp. So you need to release your palm from facing down, obviously. Maybe both feet parallel. getting a bit more into the lower back. We got that heart rate going. And slowly unwinding from the pose. You can come into a sphinx onto your elbows right under your shoulders. You really want to grab the mat with your fingers so that you start pulling your heart forward, relaxing the lower back. So this really helps to stretch into the abdominal muscles. If you feel you want more, and you can come up to a seal with your hands probably about as wide as the mat, maybe a bit wider than the mat, fingers pointing out. You want to make sure you keep relaxing your shoulders so that your neck is long, the whole backside is relaxed, glutes are relaxed. Maybe you can even look up, and the closer you bring your hands to your hips, the stronger the stretch, and you're going to feel it a bit more even on your abdominals. Really nice to stretch the abdominals after the core work that we've been doing. Wasn't that much actually, but still. And then nice and slow, you release, watching your lower back. We'll just come into a child's pose to finish and relax completely for a moment. Stretching the spine. Actually, we've got a bit more time for a quick pigeon pose. That might be nice. So you can come through a down dog. Inhaling your right leg up, placing your right knee behind your right wrists for your version of pigeon. So making sure you watch your right knee. Hands by your side for start. And you can reach back with your left leg, making sure you keep your hips parallel to the floor, and then you can start nice and slow to fold forward if that's something that you'd like to do. If you want more, you can even thread your left arm under. If you still want more, maybe a quad stretch, you can maybe get hold of your back foot, stretching the quad. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. See if you can roll your chest open a little bit more. So it might be best to get hold of the outside edge of your foot so that you really roll out. Couple more breaths, making sure you don't slingshot your foot when you release. Gently unwind, plant your hands, just go through your down dog, maybe walk your dog a couple of times before we take the other side. Again, you want to make sure you adjust that knee, pay attention to the sides, which might be a bit different. Sometimes injuries on one side, who knows. Often I see people that remember after the class they've had an injury, if it's an old one. So just be mindful before you go too deep into it. Ideally, again, watching for any injuries, but ideally you take the same variation that you did on the previous side, if you can. Quite a bit of sweating. Very good. Burning some calories, increasing the stamina. I think you'll sleep well. Nice and slow, you can release. Coming up, and you can just take a shavasana. Be really nice. Coming onto your back. So you can switch the video off if you want to just relax into your shavasana. Or maybe you're joining us for the next class, the yin class, which would be a really good thing to do to stretch even more. Otherwise, just take at least a couple of minutes here, letting go completely of the breath. So we're pretty much now almost relaxed with the heart rate, the breath. Just feel what you feel in the body. Feeling the effects of the practice.